Oh, yeah, that's right, race fans. It's Go Fast time. Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live. Pismo Beach, California. We at Talladega tonight, folks. That's right, 2.5 miles of nothing but haul. You know what out there tonight, folks. It's going to be insane. We've got Front Row Racing getting it done. C-21 Pro Cup brought to us by Century 21, of course. Proud sponsor of Left Turn Broadcasting. Welcome to our online race broadcast channel. This is race number 5 in the playoffs. This thing is winding down and winding down fast. And what a track to come to toward the end, huh? Anybody can win this thing. And it's going to be a little bit smaller of a field tonight, folks. So we're going to see some really technical driving out there. We're going to see these guys have a chance to display their talent behind that wheel. Not only with their strategies, of course, but with their line, their control, their abilities to work with other teammates and whatnot. Seeing that run and that draft, calculating it, and of course, assessing their basically their maneuvers and options and how they're going to negotiate it. So I'm very excited to see what these guys have to offer in Talladega tonight's race. All right, so let's go ahead and bring up Longshot here. I know Longshot's going to be giving us a quick insight of Talladega. I mean, of course, everyone's familiar with Talladega, of course, but we're going to give some schematics over on this one. Longshot, you got a copy for me, my bud?
Yes, I do, buddy.
All right. Me? So, well, first of which, man, let's see. You're in tonight's race, man. It's going to be all kinds of go fast. You're pretty stoked about this, right? I mean, it's a who's race to win type of thing. So it's about strategy to putting yourself in the right position at the end, right?
Yeah, Talladega is definitely the wild card of the playoff races. You know, anybody can take it, so you could definitely have a non-playoff driver, somebody that's not in the playoff hunt, come out and upset everybody and win it. You know, the super speedways, as we've known in the past, you know, it's, you know, even some of the lower budget teams have always come out and run really well here. You know, it's all on how you work the draft and position yourself throughout the race, and especially coming down to the end. It's all being in the right lane at the right time, and if you're the leader, you know, if you can block good and clean and whatnot. So it's definitely going to be a wild card and a fun race.
Copy that on the wild card and fun race, and look for it at the end. Let's go over that track map. We're going to bring it up right now for us, folks. Here we go. Talladega's up on your screen right here. My man Longshot going to go over quick insights and some details of this track and some of its histories.
Yeah, Talladega was built in 1969. It actually overtook Daytona as the biggest super speedway. Each turns 1 and turn 2, turn 3 and turn 4 are each 33 degrees of banking. The tri-oval has 16.5 with 3 degrees on the bank straightaway, so you always got some sort of banking. The front straightaway is 4,300 feet, and the back straightaway, also known as the Alabama Gang Stretch, is 4,000 feet. The track's 48 feet wide. If you add in the apron, it's additional 12 feet, but we do got to remember that there is the yellow line rule. So there's going to be no passing really down there. You got pit road length of 1,700 feet, so a decently long pit road. Very wide pit road. Stalls are 30 feet by 64 feet, so you got a lot of room there.
Wow. Good room to
It's
maneuver,
a
get some
multiple
tires
groove.
on.
Yep, it's a multiple groove track. You can easily run 3-4 wide here.
We hope to see tonight. Man, so yeah, so looks like we're in for all kinds of fun. I mean, and, you know, being this the super speedway of all super speedways, it's designed this way for a reason with those high 33-degree banking and the entire track being banked all the way around. So this going to allow these guys to do nothing but pin it to win it on this one, and, of course, utilize and really work that draft. Man, really excited to see what we're going to have to play in this one. Now, bringing it up here, let's go and get a dial up on Mucka. Mucka, you got a copy? Thanks, Longshot. I appreciate all the descriptions there.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
Hey, Tron, you got me?
Yeah, we got you, bud. All right. So tonight's race, man, we got the playoff list up here real quick, and wanted to get your Mucka CEO, Front Row Racing, of course, going to join us on this one and give us a little perspective on tonight's race, of course, the length and whatnot, all the fun schematics of it, and then, of course, our playoff and where we stand. Go ahead, Muck.
Yeah, like you said, we're at Talladega, 50%, 3-time tire,
Okay.
low draft, smaller field. Should be some good racing, some good strategies. See guys working together that aren't on the same teams. You got to find a guy out there that'll work with you tonight if you have a chance. Playoffs are coming down. We have this race, and then we have Auto Club coming up. Last playoff track before Homestead. So it's getting tight. Who's going to be that Final Four? But just looking forward to going fast tonight. See what we could do with this 2-car.
So we're seeing on the bubble tonight here, Muck, is long shot and field filler. Is that what we're reading?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty. There's only going to be 4 people racing for the cup, so 6 out of the 4 that are racing tonight are fighting for their lives still. So, but don't count out those guys in the back.
Man, I'm excited to see exactly what's going to happen because, like I said, this is one of those races, man, where it's a wild card. It's anything can happen, and anybody can find that run at the end as long as you put yourself in position. Thanks, Mac. Appreciate the description on that and where we're at with our playoffs and everything. So we're going to let you guys get on over into your cars and get ready to rock here as we go through a little round the track action. Of course, we're going to have followed up with that is our national anthem. Favorite. Love it. Engine start, and we're going to get you going green here. So give us one moment, and let's kick this thing off. Let's kick it off fast. So we got Bowman going to give us a nice, great description of what these boys are going to be experiencing tonight. This ought to be pretty interesting. So check all this out here, folks. All right, here we go. Round the track. Got Bowman up here. Bowman Nation, hope you like this one. All right, so we're riding his view on his helmet right now, getting up to speed. See, it's going to take a minute for these in. Now, it's smart. He lifted up a little bit, let him jump down, give him that roll. Listen to the motors here, how they're going to start picking up the RPM, and especially you'll hear it in the car itself when he's a little further back from the trap, when he gets in that trap, how much he needs to lift. This ain't a full throttle track all the time, folks, even though it's described that way. Yeah. All right, nice lift right there. I mean, he was traveling up into his bumper right there. Now, with that lift, that's going to back him up. Look at that outside line already getting that head of steam because they were in that gas at that time. And they were able to come charging. You see him out there 2-3 wide. Now he has a gap right here. So now he's going to have to, hopefully someone will jump down there normally. But right here, it looks like he's going to get himself a nice run. You can see him. Listen to the motor. You're like, we're trying to, Tron, but you're talking. But yeah, okay. You see how that thing just like really picked up some good speed and momentum there? All over it. Into 3 and 4 right here. And, working the wheel, that air's moving these cars all over the place. You're going to be fighting with that all night as well. Yeah, pretty good stuff there. So we got a little lap around there. So here we go. We're going to get over to tonight's national anthem. Hope you all enjoy. Little race, national anthem footage from old school race throwback.
Founded in 1943, will be performed today by the 313th United States Army Band, comprised of 31 citizen soldiers who train and perform as Army musicians. Signing today's anthem is Marche Brumley, a student from Alabama Institute of Deaf and Blind. Motorsports. Please welcome today's Grand Marshal for the Aaron's 499, star of the Fox television hit, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, Mr. Jeff Foxworthy.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
The command to jump on in. Ooh, sorry about that, folks. Looks like I had a little comm problem there. So it looks like we are ready to go here and ready to jump down here in just a moment. So we're at Talladega. In case you're tuning in, Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live. We got front row racing on its cup. It's Sunday. All right, it's time to get this thing done. So it's gonna be a lot of fun on this one. Got some of the best drivers out here at one of the fastest, biggest tracks, and going to be exciting to watch these guys and their car controls figuring out their systems and whatnot and what they're going to be able to get done. All right, so just like I said, we're waiting for the command from our CEO of Mucka at Pro Racing to go ahead and give us that command to jump on in. Then we're going to go over our lineup as these cars are going around track. Pretty cool stuff there. But also a couple quick things to go over. We got the front row race. We have the new FRI that's going to be introduced here. We have the front row iRacing series that's going to be launched. And you have a lot of drivers that are transferring over from Heat 5 on over into iRacing, into new formats. So it's going to be a great thing for us to see and watch them build. Copy that. To watch them build in their programs and new endeavors. So look for all kinds of racing coming at LTB and front row racing. They're going to be all over the place. So here we go, folks. Looks like we are going to jump in this thing, and we're in it right now. So it's Talladega time. It's Daggers. It's HA Haul It mode. Yeah. Super Speedway, baby. We're going to get this thing to the ground for a minute with that pedal, and then hopefully they lift a little bit in them guys in the back, because they have one heck of a run. You're going to look at speeds well over 200 mile an hour today. Whew, I'm, like I said, very excited about I love Talladega. I mean, because it does show that car control and the abilities to utilize not only the ability to drive your car, but work with your other teammates as well. Team up with people, things of that nature. And here we go, folks. We're going to get into this thing. All right, just one moment here as we get our systems all lined up. Oh, man. Mac, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for that shout out tonight. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. And I think that Marley's going to have himself one heck of a chance to get something done tonight. Marley is the super speedway specialist all the way through and through. I believe he's probably the best at super speedways. And here we go, folks, as we're going to get around into positions right now and start our running order. Ooh, here we go. Let's try that one more time. There it is. All right, front row racing's coming at you right now. Get on over to our. There he is. Okay, folks. So tonight's starting lineup for front row racing, Talladega. Putting it on pole tonight, Bad Fast Marley in that 12. Penske Ford, qualified time of 48.383, getting her done. Woo! And now these are all single car qualifying. There's no draft involved, making your way around. So that's pretty quick. That's pretty getting it. We got sitting outside pole in the 51, JCR clashing with a qualified time of 58.463. Great job for clashing right there, sitting outside pole. There he is. Oh, almost there. There he is. Okay, in third place, mirroring himself is that 3-car, True Death. RCR Chevy going to be getting it done with 48.514. Yeah, nice looking Chevy right there. Got the throwback scheme. Really appreciating that one. Good job there, True. Let's see, gonna get on over 2 ups here. We're mixing up our deals. Flash 9 gonna be getting our 4th position here, the 47. Flash 9 gonna be getting this time in at 48.520. There he is, Flash 9 up on your screen right there. Look for him in the 47 Chevy. Gonna be powering his way through. Deadman coming up next here. Deadman in the number 4 car, the 48. You know, with his qualifying time is 6.26. Man, great stuff there. So again, these guys are all single car qualifying, which I find them here. Sorry about that, folks. There he is. All right, so we've got J-Wow is back coming up next in this one. J-Wow in the number 6 position in that 21 JCR car with a 48.710 for his qualifying time. Look for him, that 51. Mucka, CEO from Row Racing. Mucka getting it done with his 7th qualifying position efforts here. That 2 Penske Ford 48.750. Look for Mucka to be charging his way through the field, teaming up. There he is. All right, we've got Outlaw coming in to play here. Outlaw quarter battle in that 8th position, the 18.48. 8.23 for his qualifying time tonight. So look for him to be getting it done as well. From the little one torn it back to pack. So who's going to team up with right off the bat. There he is. Captain Cootie! Yeah, go get him, Captain. Captain in that 9th position. That 6 car. Look for him in that Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. 48.889er on his qualifying time. Let's go ahead and look for him. You've seen that 6 flash up. There he is. Long shot coming in that 10th position here. And looks like he is in that 19 car, the 48.89 or 96 for him on his qualifying time. He's also going to be giving us some heads up with that in-car racing tonight, giving us that view. So look for him. We'll bring him up a lot, along with J-Wow and Bad Fast Marley. We got Misfire coming up in the 11th position in that 8-car RCR. We got the 48.918 for his qualifying time. Great job for Misfire. There he is. That 8-car right there getting done. All right, we got Pittman along with Brooke in that 11 car, 12th position starting, and then he's going to be got his time of 48.925. So look for Pittman. Started toward the rear of the field, but again, that's where all that air is going to be broken up back there, where he's going to be able to go fast, real quick, like, and hopefully he'll be joining Field Filler, as Field Filler is going to be sitting in that 13th position, 49.178 for Field Filler. Nice. All right. So again, these guys gonna have a lot to deal with, but you're gonna have to deal with our man Scotty B, JCR in that 88 Hendricks. Let's see what he's gonna be able to get done, starting from the rear of the field in 14th position. So like I said, a smaller field tonight, folks, as we are about ready to go green in tonight's race. Let's get on over to our pole sitter. And here we go, folks. Hope you're all ready. We're going to drop the hammer on this one. It's Dega. 12 cars in front, 51's outside. Got True Death underneath. Getting ready for it. Here we go. Coming into the starting zone. dude. Oh, nerves are rattled right now. I can't even tell what the driver's feeling. And we're gone. Marley drops it, jumps up, makes sure to give that 51 just a little bit of a stall there. 3-car now up on him, trying to get on the bumper. Now the 51's going to try to really utilize that high line and get these guys shaped up and formed up as we have a 2-pack split right off the bat. So it must have been a no-go of some sorts on it, but don't look too long away, because those guys are going to line up and come running up on them in 2 seconds. These guys running side by side. Marley right now leading the first lap. True Deft in that second position, along with, hold on a second, getting them, done it. Some guys are going to switch up their color here for a minute in their cars, so it's going to take a second for us to really spot them out. Marley now riding a good line. That's Deadman in the 4-car in that 3rd position, followed by Maka in the 5th position, or 4th position there, leading this next line up. So we're going to see if he can get himself a good run, jump to the outside and maybe take it, but he's got a little bit of help there. He's got GWOW in the 21 car getting up on his bumper. Let's see if they can, again, muster up the energy they're going to need, utilizing that draft from these lead cars. Jump up around them as you see that back line already lined up, trying to gain their momentum to catch up to this lead pack. Now, this could be a blessing in disguise for that rear pack. If some type of contact happens with this lead group, they might have enough time to slow up and miss it. Right now, it looks like everyone's holding a pretty decent line. You see the 3-car, True Deft, making the run on the outside. Picking up the 4-car. 4-car is going to go ahead and join him. Marley now kind of stranded for a second, but here comes his Penske teammate of Maka. Maka and that Ford Penske trying to get down that 2-car. Now with the mad push, the 3-car got that horsepower. He's in that Chevy. Pulling that other Ford around, drops down just, a little short there, but he was able to drag along the 4-car. 4-car now takes up 2nd position. Marley now into that 3rd place. Great move on the outside. Let's see who can muster up the next run and see if we can kind of continue this pace up. New leader right now. True Deft in that 3 RCR car. Yeah! I'm so proud right now. Go get some True. Yeah, I run the 3-car now, so I got to be partial. Woo! You're going to be getting something. And of course, True's one heck of a driver. But look at this. Run on the outside. Marley now trying to pick up a line. Looks like he's got quarter panel Outlaw right there in the 18 trying to get on his bumper. But we got some wiggles in the 47. I'm not sure if that's more of a server issue of some sort than more car. It looks more of a server issue because he, they like to call rubber banding a little bit. He's just going so fast, the server's just having a hard time staying up. That's all. That's all. Because right now it looks as if the entire pack has now regained the forces, and we have Outlaw out to the outside, high and dryer. He's going to try to get down to the bottom, follow along with the 11 car as we're sitting on deck with Misfire. Misfire sitting a little toward the back of the pack in that 12 position right now, but he's got some company. He's got the draft. He should be all right. You see the 19, a long shot jump out with Captain Cootie. They're going to go for a run on the outside. They're going to need a little bit more help as we drop on board with Captain Cootie. Oh, Mr. Captain Cootie. Working his way methodically through, trying to find the right person to dance with here. And that's what this is, though. You got to team up with that right person, someone you know you can go to the front with. Don't take a lot of cars, it just takes some fast cars. As you see those two still trying to make that run on the outside. Got the 5-car field down low. Holding strong to that inside draft. That inside draft is a nightmare once it all gets lined up. These guys start running the bottom, and they go, oh man, we see that the 12, the 21, and the 51 all jump to the outside with a fat run. Here comes Bad Fast Marley now, leading some of, well, these guys are all the fastest right here, so that's why they're door to door, going for the run. Now the 12 car trying to find the same type of energy and momentum, but he is in that Ford, so I don't know if he can find the horsepower. I'm just kidding, Marley, go get some, baby. He's got himself a great run, looking for that side draft action, trying to stall up that inside line. Thus far, they're about halfway back. They're about 2-car length back. Can't really quite get there. You need to bring that line down just a little bit more. Probably stall that thing. Just as I say that, look at that. Stalling them out just a little bit, getting more and more side by side, but they get that momentum in, driving into one because they only have a few. Ooh, the 47 wiggles loose. Holds on to it, still holding on to it. 47, or the 12 car looks like he took the little worser end of the deal as he got slight minor contact and drift back to the rear of this go fast front pack here as the secondary pack looks like they are going to be gaining strength here in just a moment. And if they can all utilize their connected energy when they get up to this line, they should be able to motor themselves right around the high side, really put up a good fight. As we drop on board with the 2-car, Mucka right now holding firm on the bottom. He's been riding top 3 pretty much through the entire run. Look for him to do that surprise attacker. Muck's known for this, all right? You really can't judge the dude. He's just running there nice and quiet like. He's like, Tron, stop talking about me, dude. They're gonna hear. All right, sorry, dude. I'm sorry. My bad. But anyway, so watch him though. He will do a sneak attack of some sort. We'll see who can block, who can't. Now, with this being a limited number or smaller number of cars, it's gonna give these guys a lot of room to dice it up at the end, and that's what we're gonna look for. Because every point is crucial and critical right now. And this is a who's race. As you see right now, the 21 trying to find some energy on the outside. Ron getting done right now, trying to get that speed up. Got the 88 of Scotty B. Those are the JCR cars all linked up together. As you see, the JCR cars are outnumbered at the moment with that 3-car of True Dare leading that thing. Get some True. And what True Death is doing right now is he is looking to paint that bottom line, which is what they are, what is so normally referred to as sticking to that bottom. That is the fastest way around this track, 445, of course. Takes a lot of, it takes more cars with more of a run really close to the inside line. The only problem is when that inside line gets pinched down like that, you see that little wobble right there. You want to be as close as you can with that little wobbles and stuff those cars seem to have. You'll get that door-to-door contact. Thus, it does slow and slow up that outside line, making it harder to get that straightaway momentum that they need to be passing. Right now, nose to tail lined up. Marley has fell to the back of the pack here. It looked like he was overtaken by the that back pack, if you will. After that slight contact, it was pushed outside of the lead draft. Now he's going to be holding strong here. Marley qualified on the pole and is one of the best at Super Speedway. So look for him to make that charge. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of friends out there going to want to go with him. He's not going to be as short of that, of any kind of another driver having one to go with or work with them or anything like that. Right now, it looks like he's going to try to hopefully rally up this back group right here, all led by Longshot right now. There he is, Longshot right there, 19. So Longshot's leading this group. We got Captain Cootie right behind him with misfire. Now this is the about 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th positions right here. See the front pack just race by right there. Secondary pack on the move, trying to gain momentum and up on these guys. But with these guys being lined up nose to tail, makes it a little bit more difficult for them. Oh, here we go. Green flag pit stops. Just as I say that, here we go. We got Flash 9. Now these guys are gonna run around a little bit more. True, that's still leading this thing with Flash now. Now it's just those two. They need to pit. They're gonna have to pit this next time. As look at this battle coming on to pit road. Woo! This is going to really spice things up. Hopefully, no one black flagged it, nothing like that. It is very difficult to blow and slow these cars up from 200 mile an hour plus to, to turtle, as Mucka likes to call it. Got everybody in right now. Looks like the full pack. Maybe this might bunch everybody back up, give them a good run. Looks like Mucka's going to be the first one out of this thing. Race off pit road. Mucka's going to get this one. 21's going to follow him out. And I'm sure we're going to be looking for True Death in that 3 and Misfire, or I'm sorry, and Flash 9 to be pitting in probably right now. As we watch Mucky get up to speed with the 21, will be coming in on his bumper. Now this is what he doesn't want. Muck does not want to be out here by himself. You think, oh yeah, I'm out, I'm first, I'm cool, yeah. No, you want someone to be with you on that bumper, because right now he's losing time on track. The first cars that get linked up together coming out of pit, they're going to be the fastest ones, like these two, Marley and Field. So they're going to have a faster gain on the leaders right now than these leaders running all by themselves. So you'll start seeing this pack really start to gather up here as two cars. So watch, Marley and Field will catch all of these guys like super quick, as everyone is really spread out right now. Looks like we may be possibly seeing it. No, we're still green. I'm sorry. That was just true. Oh, that's right. That was true in the Flash 9 coming out of pits right now. So they're going to have a little fresher tire. Maybe if they were able to do some kind of strategies where a little less fuel, maybe. You know, they could get linked up together and both those cars lighter goes faster. Right now we're looking at Misfire right now with the 19 and True. Now all these guys are going to be linked up and get together. Here comes, looks like the 88 and the 51 to the outside with the mad run. But, ooh, I don't know. This side-by-side right here, because True's not going to want to give this thing up. He's going to want to battle these dudes, and the 88 is going to want to stick out long enough for the 51 to clear. So as long as they keep that 51 at bay, that's going to keep Scotty B on the outside, trying to help his teammate out. He's waiting for that 51 to clear, then he'll drop down. But with the 3 cars on the bottom, they can link up, get a great run right here, which they are, nose to tail. They should be able to get enough momentum and keep those guys to the outside. Now, while they are doing this, check this out. That's got to be on the outside right there. Okay, those two were a little bit further back, so they weren't going to catch these guys. So they couldn't make that run happen. They drifted to the back. But look at this, Mucka and Flash 9. Flash 9 had that run from, you know, because Mucka, I think, came out, I think he was the leader at that moment, actually. Give us a moment here, folks. We kind of go through some stuff. Look at this. But Flash 9 and Mucka both linked up the way they're doing should pay, you know, pretty good at the end of this thing. But they're still not going to go quite as fast as, per se, you know, 4 or 5 cars lined up like those guys come hauling it right now. They're going to overtake them pretty quick when they get there. All right, just in case you're tuning in, folks, this is Left Turn Broadcasting, bringing you front row racing. Talladega in just HA mode right now. 11 laps remaining in stage 1. You are looking at our leaders right now. Mucka in that second position, trying to stay just locked on that bumper. I mean, if the rules were in effect here, Mucka, I'm pretty sure you might have been, you know, flagged there for that. I'm just saying. Oh, now he backs off. I get you. Okay. I know, sneak attack. Yeah, I backed off. It's cool. It's cool. Leave me alone. Man, these guys are running great right now. Those cars literally look like one car. Very unison, coming through the centers, out, and then, of course, on their line down the back stretch and front stretch. But look at this. Here comes that pack. Now, they can stay lined up. They're going to overtake him. That pack is being led by True Death in that 3 car, that RCR Chevy. He's going to already have that power. And but, I mean, again, he's going to have to go up against another Chevy. I know, I'm sorry. Marley got his shots in, you know, a little bit ago on the Ford thing, so I'm just making sure I get my back. That's all. Man, look at this. Power on the outside. True going to keep it going. 3 wide right now. 88 in the middle with the 51 JCR team trying to link up. Now the 21 of JWoww finds them. These guys are not going to give up. Not going to give up easy. You got 3 of those guys together, but not long shot there. Now blocking their path. The 8 car of Mismar stuck high to the outside. Drew trying to drag up and slow up the momentum. Gets to the outside, but now the 47 dives underneath, of course, or keeps that line underneath. Mucka still committed to the 47's bumper, stays there. Those guys are going to continue their run. Hopefully they can muster it up at the end as this thing is winding down. Stage 1 right here. What a battle so far. Flash Knight trying to hold on to it, but he's got a lot of heat in the kitchen right now as those JCR boys have linked up. Now they need some help, but here comes Calvary. The 3 car. True Death to the inside. Now joined up with Long Shot now. 4 versus 3 on the bottom. 8 laps remaining in stage 1. This thing, whoo, and it ain't over. Oh, it ain't over. No, it ain't nowhere near over. Looks like the 12 car drifted back just a little bit off that bumper. That's going to slow up their momentum as the 88 and the 51 try to ride really smooth or high on the outside. But you see that the bottom line's overtaking them. They have a lot more cars, and they're pinched and committed to the bottom. Painting that line, as Mara likes to call it. Excellent run. Good job. Quick shout out over to Mac. Mac, awesome, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Always great to see you. We got Wicked Buck, dude. Right on, my man. I hope you can hear me now, though. But he did give us a quick insight on comms-wise. That was right off the bat. So, but I see the thing bouncing, and I do appreciate all those heads up, too, by the way. All you fans really helping me out there. The way I look at it, my fans help me broadcast. And these guys are putting on the show right now. True now drifted it to the outside. He's now picked up the JCR line, if you will. But those guys are starting to drag a little bit, not lined up. Still probably going to look for that run. So we're going to try to find out what's happening here. I looked down for 1 second, kind of broke apart there. Still the 47 and the 2 working very good together. You got the 19 right on deck with them. Okay, so looks as if now JWoww is starting to gain up to Scotty B. Yeah, so the 51 and 21 will be back up to B here in just a minute. Let's bring up JWoww while we have a few laps left. Alright, folks, you see JWoww there up on your right-hand portion of the screen. It's right on deck with him. Looking back at 51, and we're on the hook. Coming into 1 and 2, coming down the back stretch right now. Doing everything you can just to keep that thing firmly in this draft. That's all he's focused on right now, is that draft. The 51 will get him. He's on his draft. He's on his tail right now. He's focused on that 88. He wants to get there. Once he gets his bumper, I'm sure the 88 is going to time it with this run, and hopefully they can utilize JWoww's momentum with the 51, and they can travel this line back again. It looks as if the 51 may be struggling to get a hold of that draft with the 21, and it's going to weld them up just a little bit. As you see cars now coming out of pits, getting their green flag stop on. 4 laps remaining in stage 1, folks. Our leader is the 19 at the moment. So we have these last pit stops happening fast. Well, it did show the 19. Nope, sorry, yeah, we're still on deck. We're all good. Now blowing up. Let's see how they get these cars slowed. Stop. Woo! See JWoww coming in right there as well. Man, that was intense. Okay, so 47 still leading. Got 4 laps. Looks like we're going to see some strategies here. Splash of fuel, just a light splash. No tires for some of these guys, probably most everybody. Just give me enough to get me to the end. That's all I want. Get me back out there. Okay, here we go. So now the leaders will be pitting. And looks like Field and Bad Fast Marley may be taking over the race lead at the moment. Okay, so this is strategies right here, all right? It's getting onto pit road, getting off pit road, getting linked up with somebody instantly. That's what they need. 88's by himself. He's looking for some kind of help. These two still linked up, and I don't think they've pitted quite yet, but... Okay, so this field is very jumbled up right now due to the fact of these late-minute last stops. So waiting for everything to cycle around and through as we see this battle unfolding in front of us right now. We're on board with the 51 or JCR. So now they found, all the JCR cars have found each other. 2 laps remaining in stage 1. As we wait to see exactly, and I believe that maybe Mucka is our race leader. See if we can get to him here. There he is. Okay, so I believe Mucka's our race leader right now, and the 47 is linked and locked to him, but 4 versus 2. They're mad outnumbered right now. Can they hold on one more lap? Mucka trying his darndest right now. Holder on the bottom. These guys are coming with a head of steam. They might have the chance to pass him. Here they come on the outside. Scotty B with all kinds of friends. Oh man, no contest. All the power they needed. Dive to the bottom, all clear, leaving the 19 hung out to dry. 19 gonna follow this thing up. Looks like Scotty B is gonna go ahead and take stage 1. Oh, but I may have spoke too soon. We're gonna find out. Woo! Oh man, that was close. So it looks like Scotty B does take it. Looks like Jay Wow's in that 3rd position and Clash in 2nd. So JCR, let's see. I believe that, yep, that was true. They had Flash 9 in the 4th. Mucka 5th, Long Shot 6th, True Death 7th, Field Filler 8th. All right, Scotty B takes that one. Nice charge by the JCR on the outside. They had more cars. That was inevitable. It was just a matter of time if they had enough time to get there, and then they did. They had that whole straightaway lifetime right there on that backstretch. Is what it is. Congratulations to the 88. All right, folks, take a quick commercial break. YouTube friends, of course, going to throw a little something for us. Really appreciate everyone's support, by the way. And, when it comes to all of the commercials and whatnot, so give those a gander. Man, do us well. Appreciate that. But we're back here in just a moment. All right, folks, here we go. Starting it up right now. This is stage 2. Scotty B on point. He's surrounded by JCR. Let's see what kind of strategy is going to happen. Looks like the 51 may be blowing up and slowing up just a little bit, trying to. looks like I'm having problems with my headset today, and it is dying on me. Did not realize that it was low, so we're going to try to hold on with this as much as you can here. Keep turning this thing on and off. But yeah, keep me posted here on VoiceWise as we watch this Talladega race unfold in front of us. JCR cars in the front here. All right, still now everyone's kind of forced up, lining themselves on the bottom. I mean, no, you know, not a lot of room to maneuver right now. Looking for the run, but can't quite find it quite yet. Again, everyone's kind of forced to the bottom right now. All right, so hopefully we still have comms and everything is good. This thing is low. That is unfortunate. Making some preps and stuff, see if I can get it dialed in for us though. As we are still lined up, so we're gonna take a quick break and be back here in just a moment, folks. Let's go ahead and bust this out a little full sooner. We haven't done that for quite some time.
Why choose a Century 21 agent? Because they're smarter than smart.
5 is my final offer.
Deal. We would have taken 4.
Then I want to do over.
They're bolder than bold.
I brought cookies for my open house.
Nice, Dion. I brought this.
Is that a unicorn?
And they're faster than fast.
Hey, Apollo! They accepted your offer. Let's talk when you're done.
Hey, wait up.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
Well, this is it. Is there a Century 21 agent in the house? Yeah, I'm a Century 21 agent. Oh, great. We need your help. Now that our youngest is finally out to college, we're ready to sell our house and move to the beach. You got it. Yeah. Get up.
Stay calm. There's a Century 21 agent in your house. Smarter, bolder, faster.
You okay? Awesome.
In Las Vegas, victory lane for Fox Television. Ricky Bobby, today's big winner.
Number 10, he just boxed you in.
Hey, you guys, what's so bad about Sam?
Stay back. Stay down, bud. That's it. Come on back. Come on back. Plenty of room. A little bit more. That's it. Come on back.
Get things done instantly with the I-530 Memorial.
All right, folks, we are back and take after that quick Century 21 break. Proud sponsor, Left Turn Broadcasting. We got front row race in Talladega right now. So we're in the middle of stage 2 at the moment here. And we're on board with Marley. You got Marley up on the right hand of your screen. Let's bring him up on the little dash cam if we could. There we go. Let's see what it looks like. Now you're going to see his hands be moving right now. That draft, those cars, wicked, wicked, wicked. Great run so far by everybody. Everyone's lined up to the bottom right now, just kind of biding their time, getting these laps, wind down. We're at 19 to go in stage 2. I do appreciate all of the heads up there on sound. Had a little bit of difficulties with the headset dying on me. What the heck, man? I need to switch to Die Hard or something, you know? But we got everything going on right now, and everything looks like we're going to be seeing some green flag pitters here in just a moment. Maybe another 5-6 laps somewhere around there. So look for these guys and try to get these things lowered and slowed up, because you got, oh man, Van Fast Harley up on the right-hander of your screens. We're on deck with the 12 car. Yeah, there he is. That's my man right there. A little shout out. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Getting it done pretty nicely, though. Like I said, everyone's biding their time, working their strategies here in a moment. All right, so it looks like we may have had a little bit of contact with True Depth and whatnot, so it looks like he's kind of off pace there. A couple cars, Captain Cooter's with them. Look around here. The 18¼ pounds with them. I was just kind of looking around for our next candidate to see how he's running. That guy. Now let's see, let's drop in our long shot. All right, so now we're riding on board with long shot here. Long shot in that 9th position, still in that lead drop, in that lead run. So he's biding his time as well, riding firmly behind the 47 and Flash 9. Those two have worked together numerous of times before in plenty of races and other leagues, so look for these guys to stay teamed up, maybe making a run toward the front. You see him all up on the bumper of the 47 now, give him just a little bit of a shot there, but knowing that these guys are going to accordion a bit, so he backs off smartly, you know, not allowing these guys to, you know, shove into each other, pushing each other out of control. So a lot of throttle, throttle control here. Looking in front of the car, looking past that car, watching that line in front of you. That's why this line isn't snaking all over the place. You see him wobbling and work. That's normal. That's normal stuff right there. All right. So again, still single filing it. Now tire wear, let's go into that for a little bit. So we're not seeing a lot of drastic, you know, wears and stuff on the tire wear. I'm looking right now, tires on the right sides are pretty balanced. You have 42 in the rights and 45s in the, you know, in the right rears. You know, so you're not seeing a lot of, you know, unless they're running some kind of aggressive. Ooh, here we go. Pit stops. Going on. Let's tune into him. If I can get there. There we are. All right. Tune into Field. Come on, Field. That was illegal. All right. Oh yeah, you got it though. Okay, so it looks like Field was first one in and off this thing. So we're gonna be looking for these guys to come on out, and who is gonna win this race off pit road. Oh, Marley's on this one as well. All right, so Marley's gonna fall behind the 51 and 21, and then Field and the 88 will link up. All right, so it looks like Marley's going to hopefully catch these guys and catch their draft before they try to get off and take off away from them. Because they can do that right now. They can link up, and if he can't get a hold of their draft in time, he will be stranded, and then he'll back up to Field Filler and the 88 behind him. As we are seeing, green flag stops underway. We got True Death, the 3 car, the 4 car, Dead Man coming in. And with the 6, the Captain Cootie. Looks like we see the 11 car of Pittman was in. Long shot riding around by himself in P1 right now. And this is not a place where he wants to be. I mean, not P1. We want to be in P1. We always want to be in P1, but we don't want to do it on our own. And it looks like he left, you know, his drafting partners, if you will, fell away. So that last lap that he just turned was extremely slow in track, you know, in track time perspective. Now these guys right here, lined up, linked up, come flying by the 47 and the 2, had more cars, more momentum. All right, thank you again, Wicked Buck there for that heads up on that. Again, folks, my headset died there. It's yeah, I didn't have that die-hard thing going on, but we'll make sure to get that adjusted next time. Interstate, you're gone, buddy. We're gonna get some we definitely need some die-hard up in this thing. Some Bruce Willis, yeah. All right, so we got Flash 9 and the 2 car working together right now. As you see, that lead pack still trying to get it done. Well, they are getting it done. But here we are with the Phil and the 88. Those guys were linked up, a little stalled off on their stop. So here is I believe our race leaders at the moment here, folks. It will be the 51, the 21, and the 12 car, the Bad Fast Marley. Now, Marley is pretty much a sitting duck here because, he's all on his own. You got 2 JCR cars working together, and then you got Marley. So, he's going to have zero help at the end of this thing if no one can catch up to him. The only hope that he has right there are those 2 cars, which is the 47 and the 2. If those 2 can catch up here to them, we have 12 laps remaining in stage 2. Those 3 will be able to overtake. Now here's the other strategy that he might be able to do. What if the 12 car backed up a little bit and picked up those 3 cars, knowing that, I don't know if he has enough time. That's the only thing. It's coming in 11 laps left remaining. I know it's a long time, but it's still going to take them a while with their energy to get together here and get back up to those 2, because they're going to stay linked up the way they are. Because right now, all they're doing, these 3 cars versus those 2 cars, are just pulling further and further away. So again, these are those strategies and those things that go through all of these drivers' minds while they're racing. Not just trying to hold on to the car and worrying about your tire wear, but you got to worry about everything else that's around you. How to strategize, how to work off other people's strategies. Where do you want to be at the end of this thing? Well, at least with the headset plugged on, maybe it's forcing me to grab a seat here and kick back, because you know me, I don't ever, well, if you don't know me, you'll understand that I do not sit down or stop moving during any of these races, so it's so exciting. I appreciate everyone's comments too on that, in that matter when it comes to, they always give me ideas, the insights about the energy level that we have here at Left Turn Broadcasting. I'm telling you, it's no joke. It's no fake. It's nothing like that. We're not trying to put. It's actual truth. I get this excited when it comes to racing. You should see me in my own car. I get so excited sometimes I start shaking with adrenaline. That's what we do here. We're race fans, folks. We'll watch it. We don't care if it's digital. We don't care if it's real. As long as you're racing, we're good. And they're racing right now. So you see that front pack right now. But here, strip back a little bit to the 47 and 2 car. Outnumbered out there. Those 3 cars versus the 2 are just going to create more speed. They need more help, but the only problem is that help is so far behind them. It just seems like this is going to be a spread out finish to stage 2. So YouTube, feel free to throw us a commercial, whenever you'd like, because we appreciate all of our fans watching those commercials. That creates the revenue that helps keep the lights on. Get back to True here. True is doing himself a fine job leading this race for quite some time. Got overtaken by the outside line with their speed, and looks like he's found himself the 4 car. The 8 car's back there misfiring, back there just a little bit out of their trap right now. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to catch that drop. He's going to stay just within a sniff's pace of it right there. You can smell it, but you just can't taste it, You got Pittman here, muck above. This is where you don't want to be. You want to be by yourself. Captain, same thing. By yourself. Not making time on track. And this is where you go laps down with these guys just flying around this track, links like that. So, and at this moment, you work with whoever you're with. You're like in a lifeboat right now, and anybody you come up in contact with, you work with them. Damn the fact if it's your teammate or not. You don't care. At this moment, don't matter. Now, when you get up to your teammates, that's a different story. All right, so we're still. This is going to be a spread out finish here, folks. This is your battle right here. 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of where again. That's where Clashing and JWoww is where they want to sit. Right up here. Right now, you're sitting on board with our leader. 7 laps remaining in stage 2. So a lot of this does come to derive from the style of these green flag stops. It's been a green flag run all the way through. Clean race. Green flag stops, bringing it into pit lane, getting it out. All of that is a consequence of what you're seeing here. So now the driver's not pitting with others or a bunch of them pitting together. Still, pretty spread out field though. As you see, the biggest pack that we have here on track is 3 cars, which is the leaders. First, second, and third right here, looking on board. And with JCR, JWoww is back. In that 21 car. All right, here we go. Looks like pit stops are commencing, and Marley's going to follow along with the leaders. Here's the time to slow it up. Marley doesn't look like he's too concerned about trying to beat anyone. If anything, just stick with the leaders for the time being. Got about 6 laps remaining in stage 2. All right, so now we've seen 3 cars linked up right here. That's always good because that cuts down their time on track. As we see, it looked as if that was possible. Mucka and Flash 9 coming out. I know we've seen a couple people come out as well. So green flag stops, be it commencing. Now this will take us to the end of stage 2. All right, here comes the 88 and the 5. Blowing and slowing them up. Got to be being very careful on that matter. Filter right here. Nice entry in. Just a glitch there, folks. No damage there. Nothing like that. But they this look like they're dancing in them. So just that was just splash and goes. That's all this was. Okay, splash and goes. Here we go. 47 right there. So it looks like the 21 and the 51 now. But the 12 car may have lost the draft, or no, he's there. He has enough. Bad Fast Marley, he has a run, but he needs help. He does not have any kind of help. He's going to try to do this on his own solo. He has nothing really to lose because there's no one separate. Well, now he has the 8 car. Hopefully the 8 car. I see what Marley was doing right there. So what Marley was possibly doing, he was doing that quick dip to the outside to not have this pack really pick up speed. You see a glitch bump right there. It's a reverse bump drafting. That's what Mucka calls that one. Now Marley has some kind of help, which is the 8 car of Misfire. If Misfire can just get locked on his bumper, he may be able to put enough heat on these two as they're a little wiggle wobble loose. Now these tires are wore down, folks, so they're going to be sliding. They're going to be slipping in the sliding here. Okay, so we're going to see how this is going to finish out here as we're looking at Bad Fast Marley in that 12 car. Going to leave it landed on him. See if he can get that outside run to go. If he can get the help of the 8 car. 8 car looks a little bit further back off his bumper. He's not going to have a lot of help there. As you see now, the 51 21 and the 12 car have linked up pretty good. All right, looks like we are on 2 to go in stage 2. Will they have enough? And they got a round Captain. I'll see if Captain can duck down and try to give any kind of help to the 12. 12's looking for any kind of help. Any kind of help right now. He needs something. He needs someone there. Now, if those 3 can get linked up, they got enough time to do it. 1 lap remaining in stage 2. They need it. They need to get linked up. Marley still has a hold of his of their draft and that run. So if he can generate that run, he could possibly get something past him. So he's smart now, jumping to the outside. Even doesn't have enough to complete it. It doesn't matter. Still slowing them up. He's trying to get to the door. Oh, got it. And that was the end of stage 1 right there, folks. Looks as if the 51 Clashing is going to take that one. Second place, J-Wow. Third place is Fast Marley. We got, looks like possible 4th place here. We're going to wait for everything, for our scoring loop to catch up with us, as we have just completed the end of stage 2. All right, all kinds of fun getting thrown down today here, folks. All right, we got a little question from Casey out there. Look like he's asking about the joining processes of front row racing. Absolutely, my man. So I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you for bringing that up. Due to the fact that this is coming to the end of the season, there's going to be a lot of these drivers transferring over to iRacing. There's going to be a lot of seats opening up for front row racing, of course, and the multitude of platforms. We're going to have the trucks. We're going to have the Xfinity builders all the way up to this. So when you make your way into the Cup, which is this race right here, you're going to have the not only the ability to have yourself live on TV like we are right now, but you're also going to have that ability to upgrade your program. And what I mean by upgrading your program is you're going to be racing for money. This is, they call this C-21 Pro Cup for a reason, because these drivers do get paid, folks. We're green. Stage 3. Here we go. Now, we have... Oh, sneak attack! Look at this! Marley down to the inside. He's trying to get himself to break up that JCR group, and they are right now, but no, more contact! Yeah, look at this! Wow, what a run! Now the 21 and the 51 outside, but we have the 11 of Pittman. I don't know who's. I think Pittman is leading this thing. Did he do some kind of strategy or something? But he got something going on. Look at this! Pittman, the Rook, in the 11 machine, out there floored right now. Everybody on his rear bumper trying to take that position away. Let's see if he can hold on to the pressure, because he's got one of the best, probably the best super speedway driver in Heat 5 right there on his bumper. Fast Marley sitting there in that second position, got the 47 of Flash 9. Flash 9 right there in third spot with Field Filler. All these guys trying to see it lined up. You got Mucka right there. They're going to try to guard and protect this inside line like no one's business. That's exactly what I would be doing if I was those guys. Seeing how those JCR guys are linking up and working together. Yeah, there's strength in numbers here, folks, and that's what they're looking for tonight. Keep the numbers high. You're going to have a lot of strength in this thing. And right now they're doing a great job. Now here's another thing we're going to have to pay close attention to. Okay, so basically there's lag in the in streams, of course. So with these guys all running the same line, okay, stacked nose to tail, right, bumper to bumper. Any kind of spike or whatnot in these servers, it's going to infect the entire line from that person back. So in order for them to really negotiate that error in the game, in the format of play, is they can't be linked up all the time. They need to space away a little bit, or that's going to start to happen. And it will happen, it will force them to spread apart. with that, what it's called is that reverse bunk drafting. At least that's the terminology for it. Man, so yeah, lined up, ready to rock. You know, these guys are all just kind of, you know, biding their time. That's how it's going to be here for till the end of the race. This guy's going to stay locked to the bottom, protecting it, not allowing those, the other outside line to get out there and get it. They can, but they're not going to be able to survive it. But we've already seen that happen a multitude of times. As long as the inside line has the greater numbers and their fast cars linked together, the outside line won't have a chance. They just can't gain enough ground and enough people to get to the outside and get around it. We've seen it happen a couple times, but the numbers on the inside were low. And they had greater numbers on the outside, which is what they're looking for. Here, I don't see that happen. I see everybody staying lined up to the very end. Well, we got green flag stops coming on, so, you know, now that's where it's going to get a little tricky. Get these cars, everyone on the same page that you need to be on that page. And hopefully it gets orchestrated beautifully as everyone comes diving in pit lane. Yep, so we got a little bit of racing left ahead of us here. We are in stage 3, folks, just in case you're tuning in here. Stage 3 with, it says 27 laps remaining. Pretty much lined up on the bottom here. We'll be looking at green flag stops here coming up, on the 5-7 laps, somewhere around there. Tire wear of no consequence in tonight's race. These guys were able to pit, no tire. And just splash fuel, splash go-go juice, and get them to the end of the line. So we're not too worried there about our race, you know, our tire wear and whatnot. Grip levels, you can see them wiggling a little bit though, so that could play its role at the end when these guys are really fanning out to you know go across the line all at the same time. But yes, do all just do a quick little recap and gate there. We had a quick mention about joining, of course, up to the front row. So we will be having the draft coming up here soon. There's going to be qualifications prior to that. There's going to be basically entry races, qualifiers. So now you run for a few weeks where they're going to be taking at least a month off. Front row racing is while we basically gather up the entire new field for next season. And that's going to be done in these preseason races. And then from there, the captains will select whoever makes it in to the draft. So make sure you stay tuned in to Left Turn Broadcasting, and we'll give you all the skinny on front row and when all this is about to take place. We're going to be throwing out plenty of commercials as well, too, infos, things of that nature, so keep everyone up to date and no one misses out. So if you got the talent, you got that drive, we want to see it. That's what this is all about. It's about bringing new faces into this thing as the veterans are, transfer over to whatever. I mean, do you have a look at that flag specter? Do you see that? Yeah, so that is, we're sitting on board with Marley right now as he's sitting back to the rear of this field. That flag specter, let's look at the four car. It's about middle right now, long shot right there, just 5 to side. But as I was stating though, I guess some of these drivers are transferring to Pro Series. Some of these drivers are transferring over to I. We got front row I racing starting. So there's gonna be room. There's always going to be room for advancement, and there's always going to be seats to fill. So make sure you stay tuned in as we are still lined up, nose to tail. The 19. Got the 19 up. Bring them up. Alright, folks. Back, forward, right now. On the book. Long shot. Shot up on the right hander part of your screen. See that run they got, lift, dive, these cars are wiggling and wobbling because of that air. They're hauling it right now, trying to stay as perfectly lined up. He's getting a nice hit right there, but he did that on the center, on the backstretch, not going through the center. Gotta give him a good shot. Now watch him back off a little bit right here. There he goes. All right, give him some room. Right? Let his car make the turn. Is what you need him to do. Make the turn. Now he's going to try to come back up on his bumper just over here. Whoa, wiggles. Couldn't quite connect his bumper the way he was looking, but that's okay though, because they're not trying to pass him yet. But he is practicing on what he needs to, what he's going to look to accomplish at the end of this thing. As you saw a lag right there. These are things that these guys are dealing with on a, second by second basis out here throughout tonight's race. Tonight's race is brought to you by C-21, hometown realty all over the U.S., all over the world. Find these endeavors. Look him up. Find an office near you. Also JCR. JCR sponsor of Front Row Race. Untitled Broadcasting. Got it going on when it comes to this massive money that is going to be displaced. Pretty excited about that. What's great about this thing too? We're gaining sponsorship, gaining fans, gaining more drivers, getting the abilities to earn more money to displace out to our drivers who are putting on the show. And that's the whole point and the endeavor behind all this. That's why we always urge our fans, all you fans out there, to take a gander at this course. You might need something about this course. I'm serious. All right, some of those things I didn't find kind of useful. But yeah, we appreciate all that support there, man. I mean, we can't continue to say enough about our fans. As we coming into green flag pit stoppers, yeah, wound up. Come here. There you go. Woo! Wiggles. It's got to be there on that one, and looks like okay. So JCR cars are in along with the 4 car and the 12 car. So those two are going to try to match up and can battle with those JCR dudes. So I believe we may be seeing a further round of green flag pit stops commencing here shortly. 3 laps remaining on some fuel deals that I'm looking at right now. Try not to just drive, that could give you strategies. Here we go. Okay, field is on you, buddy, and he's blowing it up. Look at the 19 high to the outside. Quick down. Did he just make that happen? Oh man, because you're on him right there, at least watching him. As I was shifting around cameras. Wow. We'll see if he black flagged her. We're gonna find out right now. Let's go look. Okay, so I left this camera up. That was pretty interesting. So we're gonna see how, man, what a move that was coming into pit lane. Wow, that was impressive stuff. Man, okay, so if he launches out of here. He does! All right, so he didn't flag it. What a move he made! That was impressive. I should have left it on him. But at least we got to see his hands being moving right there. We had his camera up. Man, that was great. And that's what I was talking about, folks. When in doubt, man, try to gain where they're not, which is coming into pit road. Beautiful example. So everybody going up high on the outside, utilize their trajectory momentum to base his, and he came around the outside. Was able to get on the brakes hard enough and beat that entire group into pit lane. That was great. Classic. As now you see the 19 has, oh no, that's the 88. So okay, the 88 sticking with the JCR cars, yep. All working together. Normal. Got Mecca and Field now paired up. All right. Come on. Alright, there he goes, back. Ah, man, at least I heard it beep that time. I got it plugged in! I'm telling you, dude. Yep, it's John McClane time. Die hard in it. All right. All right, here we go. I gotta keep glancing over here now. Shoot. Okay, so Clashin's leading this thing. Got those JCR cars right behind him. And now it looks as if it's going to be Mucka and Field Filler now. So the only problem is that that's 2 cars versus those 3. And those, I mean, like I said, no surprise, the JCR cars are going to run together no matter what. So we're going to look at to see if this new pair has what it takes to get past those 3 cars lined up and take it over the bottom. All right, let's bring them up a little bit. Why not? You got JWoww on deck. Let's grab a look and see how tight they're really running and what it looks like. Okay, there's JWoww up on the right hand of your screen. He's in 2nd place right now behind Flashin in the 51. Behind him is the 88 car. Let's go for a Pismo blank view. Trying to stay locked up. That's pretty close. Any little wobble with those guys being as tight as they are, but that's what they're looking for. They're trying to keep that pack as tight as they can. Thus creating as much speed as possible. Trying to get away from the 5 and the 2. So it's very important that the 2 and the 5 stay linked up together right there on the bumper of the 88 for them to have any kind of a chance at the end of this thing to make their run. So we have around 9-10 laps remaining on fuel. And we'll have our lap count in just a moment. So this is, like I said, soloed out, singled out. And, you know, let's get... Oh, copy that. All right, so it looks as if we are going to be having... This quarter panel came over there. Just give us a quick heads up. So we are coming in 81 of 94. 14 laps remaining in tonight's race here, folks. We're in stage 3, just in case you're joining us. Left turn broadcasting. We got front row racing. It's Sunday. Should expect nothing less. Man. We got Talladega. Yep, we got Daggers. Looking at the field right now, and okay, so we're on Deadman. He's with Marley. Here comes this massive pack here with Longshot leading this thing, right? Okay, so he got Flash. He's got just a slew of who's with him, okay? And the best thing is you got True Death right here bringing up the caboose of this thing, so you know it's going to go somewhere. So here they come. They got the momentum. They're going to come around the outside. These two, then hopefully the 12, the 4 will link up with the 3 on the back or whatnot. And then what's going to happen is those guys stay lined up. But all those cars versus those cars. So we have, 5 right there. 7. Okay, and we need to figure out how far away they are from each other. So they're into 1 and 2 right now. Into 1 and 2 right now. So can they gain? Let's look forward here. Okay, looking forward. Oh no, they're a lot further back than I was expecting. Okay. So we're gonna need something to happen. But we still do have another round of stops coming up. So anything can happen there. And I think that's what's going to really shift this thing up with these guys running nose to tail. They are spread apart, though, how far they are. I believe that's what's going to happen. You're going to find something going to happen drastically. Go on these pit stops. See some lag spiking going on again with the 51 and 21 there. Kind of slowed them up just a little bit. But looks as if the 5-car field filler and Mucka are playing it smart. they're giving it a buffer, if you will. So those two are staying pretty linked up together, but they're not staying on the bumper of Scotty B. Maybe they're reading the same things that we are right now when it comes to that reverse bump drive. And they're trying to stay away from that, which may have happened just now, as we see some kind of stag point there, and Mucka falling back. Now here comes this big group right here. Yeah, I'm just not sure how it's going to all unfold, to be honest with you. I don't know if these guys are going to have enough, if they stick together, they stay together. You know, will they have enough momentum and speed to get there? I mean, we're looking at, ooh, they are gaining. Absolutely gaining. Now we're coming out of 4. So these guys are gaining on them. Will they shoot up? They will have enough time, but we still have those other pit stops coming up. So, whew. I believe we have another round pit stop. We should. If not, it's going to be a splash and go. All right, we still had JWoww up on your screen right there, kind of giving him a run around. You see him going into pit lane right now, so that was a good signal for us to get on over. Perfect. Yep. So these guys are all coming in, getting their splashes. Now, will we be seeing tires? Will we be seeing? Oh, I'm not sure. You know, it's just splash and go. Will they have it at the end, or have enough at the end? When I'm referring to tire wear to get them there. Let's see Longshot right now, and this is the leader. So Longshot is the leader at the moment. Now these guys, okay, here's another thing they can do right here. If they have the fuel, I would think they would want to run it out. They want to run this thing out as long as they can. Knowing that all these guys are lined up, they're going to be able to gain a lot of track time on the leaders. Okay, so when they come in and make their pit strategy, their last stop, if they all pit together, they actually might all come out either maybe in front of them or at least on their bumper where they can catch that draft again. But this entire group needs to work together if they're going to have any kind of a chance to make it at the end around that group of JCRs that have excelled by taking by again working together. Those 3 have been committed. Looks like misfire Captain Cootie off pace, but at least they have company and they're able to ride around together. In their lifeboat, cruising it, and kind of marching it down to the end. Now, again, it just doesn't disrupt any kind of talent of anyone's level. There's a lot of factors that we have to keep into play here when it comes to the initial gameplay alone. You'll see it like it was referring to earlier about the server stag or lap, and what happens if these cars running as close as they do. Somebody gets the wrong end of that lag, and it goes them up out of that draft. As we see cars pitting in right now, off sequence from the rest of the pack, this might hurt them, folks. All right, here we go. So 2 laps left remaining, at least in the fuel department. So you're going to have a 4-lap, more or less, shootout pending on. So we got the signal right there by Pittman. You see Pittman there in the 11. We're tracking on him. And that was a signal right there that they're coming in. They're going to do some pitting. And we're going to watch this lead group come all in. We're going to leave it on Pittman. Come on, Rook. Bring it in. Show us what's up. Now he has the other cars to gauge himself on, so that's going to help him with his entries. As he woes it up really good, cautiously, wants to make sure he doesn't speed in, wants to stay with this lead. Now, all right, back up here. Let's move up forward. Okay, so Field and Muck now with the 21 of JWoww, looks like, and the 51 of Clashing. So it's 2 versus 2 right now. Scotty B seems to have fell off pace. Let's look back to see where Scotty B will be at here. There he is. Okay, so little bit longer of a stop there, but at least he has company. He has the 4-car of Deadman. He's looking to go underneath right now, and then we'll see if Deadman's going to work with the 88 and see if they can get themselves up closer to the pack. Looks like they'll be running into Pittman in that 11 car, and maybe he can join that group as we go side by side right here. As the 51 leads the outside group around the 2 cars on the inside effortlessly. With a lot more momentum and speed, having all those cars lined up. Now the 47 is going to try all he can to stay in this draft right here, which he has a car behind. He has 3 cars behind him. Those guys should be able to get lined up right here. Going to need some help by, it looks like, Pittman. Now 11 to get closer and, you know, suck up that gap right there, creating less airflow over all the cars, putting all the horsepower together like these guys are doing right here. Now they got 4 cars with their horsepower all linked up right here. Probably going to create a pretty good lap. But you see the 21 wobble a little bit, going high to the outside. Mucka holding it strong on the bottom. So that's going to break them up just a little bit because Mucka had to get off the gas and the 5 had to get off the gas. So, you know, they're trying to wreck because we coming in last laps right here, folks. This is Talladega's race right here. Big bad Talladega almost coming to a close here. Drivers may survive it without the big one. As we have 3 laps remaining in tonight's race. Just in case you got a chance to tune in toward the end, Left Turn Broadcasting, we got your front row racing. It is Sunday. Got JCR flashing in the number 1 position with the 21 of J-Wow is back on his bumper. JCR teammates working together, been working together pretty good throughout the entirety of tonight's race. You have the 2-car of Muck and that Penske Ford. Right there with some help of Phil in that 5-car in that 4th position. Followed in 5th position is going to be Flash 9 on the bumper of them. So you have a pretty good crew of car here. Now, I'm just going to take a shot in the dark on this one, but if all these cars in the back link up, I'm pretty sure they're going to go on Mucka's command here when he goes to jump to the outside. JCR cars have been working together all night long. I'm sure they don't want to mess that up. You know, they want to go ahead and, you know, keep that, you know, that whole thing going. Make sure those guys work together at the end, as it looks like we may have a run with the 3-car on the outside of the 19, which is not quite what they're quite looking for at this time. Coming to the end, it's a little late. Oh, should have jumped out there, but I think Flash and them are going to take this thing. We're coming into the last lap, I believe. Let me look at my count here. So we got tires war. Yep, we are on our last lap right here, folks. This is it. This is it. Who's going to get it now? Can they get the run on the JCR cars at the end of this thing? Will they have it? Can they do it? It looks like doesn't look like anyone's dragging off to get that run. No one basically dragged back a little bit to get the bumper to get that run. True Death's the only one trying to go for it. Looks like the 2-car is going to go in the center. Oh, Mucka in the center. JCR cars in, everybody. Mucka's right there. Who's going to get it to the finish line? I don't know. Oh, man, I don't know. Mucka gets it. Mucka, your race winner. So you go from a race, that 2 Penske Ford takes her home. J-Wow is back, comes in 2nd. Flash 9 3rd, Clash in 4th. Got Longshot 5th, Field Filler 6th. True Death in that 7th position. 88 of Scotty B in the 8th position. 9th is Deadman. And Pittman rounds out our top 10. Stage winners with Scotty B stage winning, and a stage win for Flashing as well. Wow. All right. So that is your race winner right there. That is my man, Buck. Getting it down. I bet he's going to be so stoked. Dude, he hasn't, yeah, dude, he was just going off about how he hasn't won in quite the long minute for front row racing. This is going to be epic right here. So great job right here. I guess who's going to launch it for this is going to be great. I'm going to love this. Congratulations to Muck in the 2-car Penske Ford bringing it home. Wow. Great finish there. Really good finish. All right, folks, let's go ahead. We're going to drop this over to commercial, and we'll be back here in just a moment with our Victory Lane.
Welcome to a world where you can feel more. A world where you can see with sound. A world where you can feel force at your fingertips. Welcome to a new world of immersion.
PlayStation. Want a race?
Heck yeah, Mucka wanted to race, and he did, man. Mucka, CEO Front Row Racing, Penske Ford, #2 machine. Bringing it home. You see it up on your screen right there. Second place, Jay Wow, giving him a nice little escort around as he's coming around to the start-finish line, giving us our victory burnout. Oh, I'm missing the best part. Right here, buddy. Here we go. Victory lane. My bad. Here it is. Okay. Well, he's just coming up to anyways. We're preemptive striking there. All right. We're on deck right now with that 2 car. He's coming around 3 and 4, doing a victory lap there. Beautiful car. All patriotic. All kinds. Mucka. He has been just an awesome guy when it comes to all of this. Created all the front row, the whole bit, and gets this thing together time in and time out. Now he's going to go and just screw up all of that landscaping as he's just going to let it go, dude. Burn it down, get it done. My man, Mucka, Front Row Racing's CEO, gets the win tonight. Congratulations to my man getting it done. All right. 4 years in the running of Front Row Racing. Don't get me wrong, he's won plenty, but he hasn't won in a minute, though. He's going to be really happy to get himself a win in tonight's race, though. Great looking cars. He's just tearing up some donuts right now. Man, enjoy it, dude. Burn it down. Take your time. Do it. Yeah, there it is. Woo! Long time. It's been a minute for Mucka. And, man, great to see him in victory lane. Gets to join us in the booth as the race winner, podium sitting in this thing. Great for him. Awesome run by Mucka. All right, folks, let's go ahead and jump us over to our post-race show. Give him a moment, get out of his car. All right. Tonight's post-race show brought to you by Century 21 and JCR. Left Turn Broadcasting, bringing it to you with Front Row Racing. Talladega, all kinds tonight. This is the playoff race number 5. And this thing is coming to an end quickly with all kinds of excitement. What a great run by all the drivers tonight. Super stoked. And just can't go wrong. Commend every single driver for getting it done at Talladega tonight. 0 cautions. Let's see. Waiting for Mucka to join us up on this thing. All right, Mucka, you got a copy?
Hey, John, I got you.
Oh, yeah. All right. First of which, man, don't go anywhere after this, okay? Because we still need you to go over what's up next. So, because it's a little different for you. Man! Woo! Mucka, dude! Yeah! P1, baby! Getting it done! Oh, that was awesome right there. Great run, great move at the end. I thought you were going to back up a bit, dude, and give yourself more of a gap, but you tried a different strategy, thinking that those two were going to go for a battle with each other to win this thing, because who wouldn't, right? I mean, you may be teammates, but winning's winning. I get it. But, and instead, you stayed on that bumper, waited for that moment, and then you went right down the center. What a great finish for you at the end. Again, hats off. But let's go, let's date back a little bit, into stage 1, and we'll go from there. But, man, green flag run all the way through.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. Feels good to pull that 2 Penske Ford in the victory lane.
Yeah.
Got to give a great shout out to Field Filler there. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have get that W. Shout out to Flash. I know I was running with Flash for a while tonight.
Yeah.
Seemed like we were on the same pit cycle. We got trapped out there in stage 2, I think it was. It was 2 versus 3. Did as much as I could. Tried to save that lap of fuel to try to take no fuel on that last pit stop. Wow, what a great job. Everybody had a great race. I know Captain Cootie and Outlaw got a little mishap, got trapped a lap down. I know how that feels. Just got to keep pushing and pushing. Special shout out to JCR guys tonight. They were fast. They were hooked up together all night. I thought me and Flash were going to get that stage 1, 2, and then next thing I know, here comes JCR on the outside, and just like we were standing still. So, I got a hats off to them for working together all night. Scotty got involved in a little bit of a mayhem at the end. But feels good to get into victory lane finally. Been a minute.
Yeah, a long minute, my man. I was getting a little concerned there for you, brother. But like I said, you did a fine job tonight of really putting it down. You kept your car up front. You kept your car in position. We seen you up there running up there in that top 5. You stayed consistent with who you're trying to work with. You weren't trying to pass anybody, trying to make any kind of aggressives, this and that, I want this position. It seemed like you were really worried about your time on track 1. But let's go into your entries into pit road. How treacherous were those, buddy? That looked like, I got to holler at 19 about what he did, dude, because that was impressive, but whoa.
Yeah, I got kind of scared there. I kind of bumped Flash going into the pit one time. Thought I might have given him a black flag. I was kind of nervous there. It was close. I know it was close. And then I seen you pull out, get fuel only, and you dump right back on the track. So I was like, oh, thank God. Because I don't think I could have forgiven myself for that one. But, there's a lot going on. I know Deadman got into Pittman and True Death there going into the pits. Pit road is tough. It's got some bumps to the left, and you're going from 180 to 55. So it seems like it's a long pit road, but it's very short when you're going that fast.
Yeah, we've seen everybody willing and slowing it up. like I said, Longshot did a very impressive move on the outside, bringing that thing in, and I was like waiting for him to still be stuck on pit road with the black flag, but he was able to maintain. Man, that was pretty impressive stuff there. So again, everybody put on a really fine job, and you saw the strategies unfold tonight. You saw the entrances and exits of pit road, those guys linking up as quick as possible and making their way forward. That time on track was very critical tonight, and it seemed like that's what everybody was really focused on.
Track and tire wear. I know I set my car up to where I could take 2 tires and then no tires in that last stage. So I was kind of worried about my left front there, but it worked out all right. I know those guys in the front had low like 1% tire left. They were getting pretty nervous. So tire wear was huge tonight.
Well, so fans, I was completely wrong. We were under the at least I was. That tire wear was going to be just fine and dandy, and you guys were okay with everything. So, again, hey, that's why we listen to what happens on track, and we can only see so much from outside of the track. So, very great insight there on your tire wear and whatnot. And of course, we saw the fast lane tonight, which was the bottom, and getting it done. But nope, lost you there, Muck. Muck, you got a copy? Looked like his camera fell over there. That's all right. We'll get back to him here in a minute. So congratulations to Mucka, Front Row Race and CEO. Penske Ford getting it done, bringing home that victory. Let's get over to our second place finisher. JWoww is back, I believe, right? It was JWoww and then Flash 9, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right. So let's bring him up. JWoww, dude. All right. So I got you up on some wheel action today. We got you bringing it in, to the pit lane as I was moving around some cameras and trying to get the best. But then all of a sudden we look over and here you are, still had your camera up, and man, you look like you had that sigh of relief when you got that thing woed and slowed up, man. So your race tonight was impressive. Really linking up with the JCR cars, finding that outside run. Give us your outlook on the outside line. How were you guys able to really put down that power and whatnot?
It's all about committing. Hopefully you have the right number of cars from outside to inside, because you're going to have the greater number of cars to go on from the outside to even have a chance at the inside. And plus everybody's got to stay their bumpers locked up the whole time. And just one mismovement will break the whole pack up and all the momentum's ruined. But overall, we had a good race. Finished second, stage 1 and 2, and for the race. We got to give a shout out to Mucka getting his first win of the season. It's been a long time coming for him. He's out of the whole league, I think he's the one that deserves a win. But yeah, congratulations to him. Absolutely. Congratulations to Flash getting third. I'm going to give a shout out to my JCR teammates, Flash and Scotty, for staying committed with me, even though on that restart in stage 3, we started up front, but we fell to the back as a team. It was a team game. So we worked our way through the pit cycles. Scotty ended up getting an incident there at the end of stage 3. But me and Clashman were working together coming to the finish. But me and him, we had about 1% tire coming to the finish.
Oh,
as you can see, about turn 3, my car just couldn't turn at all. It just went up the track. I was at that moment, I thought my tires were going to blow and just go up straight in the wall and cause a wreck. But yeah, we got a good win. A good second place finish, and I think we mathematically locked ourselves into the final 4, even though we still have one race left in this round.
That must be a really good feeling right there, JWoww. Being able to be locked into the final 4, knowing that you have still one more race left yet ahead of you. You don't really want to put it on cruise control. I'm sure you want to stay up on your game and to make sure that you stay, on par with your strategies, no matter if you're good to go or not for the end. But man, you've been doing just a stellar job throughout this season. You came in a little late, I believe, or whatnot, right? And then you had to fight from the back on points, and you drilled your way all the way up, and to finding yourself in that final 4 must be such a great feeling of accomplishment. in this series and in this league through the season. So, man, impressive work done by you, of course, in that 21 car, but man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else you want to give a shout out there? I mean, you ran such a awesome program. Any kind of shout outs or whatnot? And we're also curious, what car are you driving? I mean, on your wheel wise, are you on that G29 as well?
Yes, G29 wheel and pedals works perfect.
Nice. I mean, again, we're trying to get a little more insights.
It also transfers over to iRacing pretty well too. We just started that a couple of days ago. I'm really excited when we get front row racing over there for iRacing. Probably after the season, I'm going to transfer over. It's going to be really fun.
I can't wait, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of these front row hot rods. Some of these fastest drivers getting their starts over at iRacing. We're going to be following along JWoww, so we're going to be showing you a lot of those POVs, special POVs that we're making. So JWoww is going to be having some of those up. All of the front row drivers are going to have those made, of course, but it's going to be a great program. So make sure you look for all of these racing programs to be launching here soon. So it's going to be great to follow you along there, bud. Really stoked for you. And, man, congratulations on your C, by the way, 2 days and whatnot. Dude, that is just, woo! That is impressive right there. So I'm telling you, these guys know how to drive. All right. I mean, 2 days, this guy gets a C class like that over at it doesn't surprise me. I'm not playing you down, but don't surprise me when it comes to your abilities and talent. So congrats to you over there. And I can't wait to see you run FRI.
Thank you, Tron, and congratulations, Mucka.
Nice. Got it, bud. All right. So here we go. Right now, we got our man Flash 9 in that P3. Yeah! Woo! Flash 9, get your dub, baby. Hey, you had yourself one impressive car out there today. So, I mean, you were running up there in that top 5. Looked like you were fighting some wiggles, though. Were you fighting? I mean, was that wiggle or was that more of like or was that the gameplay or whatnot? Because it looked a little glitchy.
I'm guessing it was a little lag.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah.
So I didn't notice anything weird on my screen.
Copy that.
And I didn't think I was lag spiking anyone, so I'm hoping it cleared up.
No, it was just like back and forth. It really wasn't forward and back. So when you watch the broadcast, you'll see. That's why I was kind of figuring. I was like, he don't drive like that, so But man, you had yourself an impressive run. You had Mucka locked to your bumper for quite some time. Then you guys did a role reversal switch there, and you got locked to his bumper for some time. So I mean, how was that running? Obviously, the draft was intense, but when the field got spread apart. Kind of, give us a little highlight there on that, and then of course on your pit strategies and how you were able to bring it in.
Well, first of all, pumped for you, Mucka. Awesome win. Was afraid no one was going to make a move there at the end, and I'm glad he was able to get that win. And I right before the race started, I don't know what happened with my party chat or connection. I had no communication with anyone for the whole race. And it was terribly frustrating. I had plans to work with, Longshot and Captain for sure. And, I was around the 12 and the 2 a lot as well. And couldn't talk to anyone. So just trying to get a feel for how everyone was racing. And the car was awesome. I don't think I could really make it any better. Other than, maybe there might be some gear out there somewhere that was maybe slightly better. But it was frustrating, not talking to anyone as well as, this type of track, it's probably affected me more personally than anyone else. But we're trying to beat the JCR guys. And to see them up front, we had them outnumbered. 3-11. So it just wasn't a ton of coordination, I guess, outside of those 3, which, had I had more communication with, 2 or 3 other guys, we could have made something happen. But the pit strategy, kept us in the top 5. Tire wear is great, left sides. I think over the course of the whole run, they maybe got to in the 40%, something like that. So Yeah, and Mucka, we we had no communication, but we kind of were stuck together by default for quite a long time, and yeah, we just needed probably like one more car in stage 2. I thought we were in a good spot, and Clash and JWoww and Marley went blowing by, and I was probably like 2 or 3 miles per hour getting up to speed out of pit road to latching onto their draft, and which as soon as I was away from them, they took off by like 9 seconds. So a lot of riding around to that last stage, and just really try to maximize points, and was able to hang in that main group after the final pit stop, and kind of just had to sit and ride, hoping someone would make a move, and luckily the 2 car did.
Nice. Yeah. And what an impressive move that was too, right through the center, and then of course having support and backup to get him through those guys as he went through the center. That was awesome. So really great move and great run for you in that matter. Now let's back up for a second on that new communication, and then your pit strategy. How hard was that to know when and who you're going to pit with? Did you have to revert to old school strategies and make sure you dip your car below the yellow and bring it back? So how hard was that? I mean, it must have been like extremely difficult to make sure you got that on par.
Well, it's like one of those things where you're trying to crack a code in the game and trying to find something to stick your virtual hand out the window. But yeah, I was really just running it out of fuel. I think the first couple stages, the JCR guys were pitting, I think with like 3 laps left, majority of the time, and I was really looking to see when Mucka was going to dip down. I don't know how soon he figured out that I wasn't, either talking back to him or talking at all, but I saw him flash below the yellow line a couple times, and I figured, okay, I'll signal it back to him. And, without it, we were pretty good at it. But sitting back in the pack, I was just kind of didn't want to pit, with the vast majority of the group. I tried to go at least a lap longer, try to pit with as few people as possible, because if I wasn't looking at my mirror and someone came blasting into me, I wouldn't have had anyone yelling at me, that they're gonna knock me out of the way. So
right.
I was just trying to play it safe and just hoping that pit strategy kept me in contention.
Man, well, it did, and it did. Maybe you brought it home in that P3 here in the booth. Man, great job, great run for you, and you, like I said, you kept that thing up toward the front, even with your radio communications failure there and whatnot problem. You were still able to, again, this shows the professionalism of these drivers and how they're able to conduct their race programs. Even if something goes wrong, they know how to adjust for it, make something happen. They can read the rest of the guys that they're running with, and he was able to bring it back home. And man, great job, great run for you tonight there, bud. Real quick on your Chase Elliott sweatshirt there, dog. Yeah, I seen it. All right, so how about that save the 9 did today, huh? At Vegas, you see that yet?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
watch them all. Pumped for Kyle Larson. I'll be at the dirt race at Bristol here in a couple weeks too.
Ooh.
So glad to see a 5-car in victory lane. I know there's a couple Penske cars or fans in this chat right now that are they weren't happy about how Phoenix turned out, but Brad had a great run today, and so did Blaney. So
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Chase is off to kind of a rough start, but hopefully he'll get it turned around. They've been fast as a group, so.
Well, he's doing something right. Yeah, he's doing the right thing. He's in the right car at least, so he's good to go there. Yeah. So I mean, but hey, congrats to you on your P3, buddy, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next week, of course. And we're almost to the end, man. Almost to the end. You ready?
Yeah. I just gotta, make sure Auto Club's good to go.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm not going into that race, concerned about my speed. I I'm guessing that, if JWoww is locked in on points, I know him and I weren't far apart entering, but he beat me by about 2 spots, in all 3 stages. So
should be close.
Yeah, so I mean we're close, but if he's locked and I'm not, I'm just trying to at least keep the 88 and the 19 nearby. It'd be nice to just go out and win, but Auto Club's not necessarily my top 5 tracks that I'm, best at, but hopefully we'll find something in the next 7 days and try to get that 47, back on the podium and set us up for a championship run.
Oh man, I can see it happening. Man. You're doing a great job. You had yourself a fast, hot rod all through the entire season, and your talent is speaking for itself right there. We're seeing you do some great things over at NASCAR on Fridays as well. So man, I'm gonna look forward to continue that domination factor of yours, and hopefully it'll spill on over into the Heat Pro.
Yeah, we hope so. Appreciate you working so hard, Tron, and FRR as a group. It's a small little family that we've gotten together here, and we're down to 2 races, man. It's been quite a season. Not that I'm burnt out, but I'm getting to a point where I need a little bit of a break. But
I am 100% with you, buddy. I'm telling you, I wore. Oh, yeah, I feel you. So looking for that break.
But all these guys are awesome. Again, awesome job, Mucka. Pulling that move off, and it's a memorable win when you can get it in the last few hundred yards, and all the work that everyone does, and eyes are on the prize, man. We all want that trophy.
That's it right there. Get that trophy, baby. Congratulations again, buddy. Good job. Good work done tonight. See you on the next one, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Hopefully I'll see you next week.
There you go, bro. All right, let's go to drop a holler over at Marley real quick. My man, Bad Fast Marley. You got a copy? There you go, bud. Yep, we got you.
Got you there, brother. What's up?
All right,
How you doing?
Dude, great, man. It was a pretty fun race tonight. Some strategies spread out, this and that at times, but we were able to see the runs. We seen you. I mean, dude, you had yourself a great run. Start of the race. You put that thing on pole, which I expected nothing less from Bad Fast Marley, especially coming to Talladega. I mean, like I said, you are probably the best person in Heat 5 when it comes to to super speedways. I mean, you are the master at them, specialist a whole bit. So if you haven't checked out his setup, make sure you do. All right, because I mean, obviously we don't need to really go over setups. Why? Because you've had this one out for a minute now. Have you updated it? There you go.
Oh yeah, this is definitely an updated setup. My qualifying car is something like no other. This year I was pretty excited that they decided to do single car qualifying for Talladega, and I was a little more than a 10th faster than everybody. So I was ready. I was prepared. And then as far as the race, we had one heck of a car. Just the game issues, the typical stuff that we deal with the servers and all that.
Yeah.
The lags got me 3 times. I'm pretty sure you caught all of them on camera too. So
yeah.
The only stage that we didn't get, we didn't get any issues was that the second stage, and we ran right there with them JCR cars the whole way through. So
yeah, you just need some more help. I mean, in that matter, because you're outnumbered in that fact. But dude,
hey, I'm glad. Hey, all that matters though is my teammate got his first dub.
Yeah.
This season. Real happy for Mugga. Congrats, Mugga.
Super stuff for you. But you proved your talent and you showed it out there tonight, running this thing, leading this thing. I mean, look at this, dude. Look at the board, dude. Right here. I mean, dude, pole right here, 48.383 by yourself. All right. I'm sorry, dude, but that's fast. Okay.
I had the fastest race lap too.
Wow. Yeah, that's cooking. So if you haven't looked up actually no, you say it, dude. If you ain't look up the what?
Check out our playlist on Left Turn Broadcasting. We got setups for just about, I'd say 75% of the tracks on there right now, and they're fast. We're not putting out qualifying setups where you run a couple laps and then you can't control it. These are These are full entire race setups and exactly what I'm running when I'm racing against these tough guys in FRR.
Yep. So if you need any kind of proof or whatnot, just go ahead and date back to every single race that we've been running this season, huh? Yeah, because they're all of them have been.
Yeah, I'm just about finished with my Kansas setup. I'm going to be posting that here within the next couple days.
All right.
Look out for that too.
Yes, yeah, I can actually use a little bit of help on Kansas as well. So, but yeah, so really stoked there with that one, and to see Kansas come out. So a great job putting it on pole tonight there, Marley, and an impressive run. Even with being outnumbered, you showed the strength and speed of your car, even though it was a Ford.
Hey. My Ford was so fast, I kept having to let off the gas. It seemed like 75% of the race I was off the gas.
Yeah.
Just trying to hold up on these guys.
No.
Fords are too fast.
Yeah. Hey, Ford proved how fast they were at Vegas
Ford
today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Ford showed how much power they had at Vegas today. I'm just saying, I mean, I think the Chevy was like surrounded for a little bit, and then they're like, okay, I guess I can go now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I hit below the belt though, because both you and Muck are Brad fans and whatnot. So
Muck, I'm a little disappointed though. I thought I'd see that the pirate hat tonight after a W.
Yeah, no. It's still the wind's still sinking in. You know what I mean?
I bet, dude. Look at that, like Permagrin over there right here. Well, let's get over to Muck real quick.
I waited to hear you go crazy, like woo. You were just like, thanks, guys.
have you not
I'm
met?
Like, this is the most calm win, first win of the season ever.
Yeah. It's like, have you not met Mucka? I mean, dude, he got that monotone, just like he's great in a card game. I guarantee you that, dude, because you ain't never know what hand he gonna have. But he probably plays cars like he races cars.
Yeah. I'm too old for all that crap.
There you go. Mucka right here. Thanks, Marley, there. We're going to go jump on over to Mucka real quick. But, yeah, real quick, Marley, give a quick little shout and whatnot. And
like and subscribe. We appreciate you.
Oh!
The lights off the booth.
Nice. We see that. But beat you to it there, Muck. Nice. Good job there, Marley.
Yeah,
Mucka. All right. So, Flash just gave us the quick little skinnies on, or a little insight on, I guess we at Auto Club next week. Callie, bringing it back home. Yeah. So, quick heads up on Callie, and we'll get these people on the way.
Yeah, we got our last playoff race coming up next week. It's Auto Club, 50%, 3-time tire. You know how we do it. And then we're off to Homestead, Miami for the finale. 100% race, so it's going to be a long one. Bring the popcorn. Ought to be interesting. Then I know, like Flash had mentioned earlier, there's a long season, a lot of hard work. Looking to get these last couple of races in and take a little break and get prepared for the next season. Got some new blood coming in, so stir the pot and see what happens.
Okay, so I did have a couple comments tonight by a few different viewers that were actually asking to look into joining and whatnot. Can you give our other drivers out there that may be following along in tonight's race or do follow along, period, on where they could be, or when they could be looking into seeing announcements of these races that are going to be held, like prelim races?
It's been so hectic here. I wanted to get it out a little bit earlier, but I'm looking at like next week to come out with a schedule for some tryout races.
Perfect.
We're gonna have we're gonna have a regular Sunday Night Cup custom league. We're gonna have an Xfinity custom league, and we're gonna have a truck slide league. So, whatever you run, there's gonna be room for you to come run with us at front row. See what you got and work your way up the ladder. See if you could be, trying to do us the favor of broadcasting you on Sunday nights.
Man, it'd be my pleasure because, but you got to bring that talent to the table, okay, and to the track because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that unbelievable racing.
Our custom cup league is pretty intense. It's a full-time job in itself. With keeping keeping your car up as fast as everybody has to be to even compete in some of these races with these guys. Definitely top-notch drivers, super clean, super fast. But don't let it get you down. Like I said, we'll have a seat for you somewhere, and we'll get you headed in the right direction, as Tron likes to say.
That's it, though, too. I mean, and that's what we try to look for right there, keeping everything pointing in the right direction in life and in our cars. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, I can't wait. So we'll be making up those info commercials, if you will, and we'll be posting those for those times and what tracks coming up. Keep you duly noted so that way you're prepared for what's coming up. And then I think the draft, man, I can't wait for the draft. We had so much fun last year, and it was our first ever draft. Now we're gonna have it even more perfected, a lot more fun, a lot more shenanigans. All right, and
Yep, and we got some new captains this season, so that's something you definitely want to. A lot of guys who are going to be racing with us are going to be paying attention to. But all you fans out there, you want to watch that draft and see who's going to be running where next season.
Man, can't wait to see, and I can't wait to see the talent coming because I got a little skinny on some of the names that are coming in or possibly coming in, and I'm really excited to see this. So, whoo! But until then, it's classified until then, though, folks. So we're keeping this stuff classified, just so you know.
Pedal to the rug. You know how we do it, Tron.
That's it, baby. That's it right there. But, man, what an amazing race tonight. A lot of fun, even though we had smaller numbers. That'll spread out, but there's still a lot going on, and we're able to capture all of it. So, like I said, clean, green, all the way through and through. But thank you, Muck. Congratulations once again on your win, baby. Woo!
Yeah, Sean.
Thanks, brother.
You got it.
Sean?
Yep.
We just came in with the points. They just got updated right now.
Oh, my man. J-Wow, go ahead and come back on camera if you could. Or just come across, whatever you want. There he is. Okay, go ahead. Bring it to us.
I gotta go off camera. Okay. Okay, so we got Clashing. Clashing, me, and Flash are locked into the final four. Scotty's in fourth with a 53-point gap over Longshot, who's in fifth, which is that's the cutoff line. And you got Field. He is 66 points out of the Scotty, so there's going to be a 2-car battle for whoever gets locked into the final four.
Wow.
And round up the top 10, we got Mocha in 7, True Death in 8th, Marley in 9th, and McLovin in 10th.
Nice, buddy. Okay, great. Dude, that is awesome, priceless information right there. Because now we got to get to look forward to. So we basically what it sounds like Longshot needs like the run of his life, if not win this thing, and we need Scotty B, or he needs Scotty B to not have the run of his life in per se for him to make it into this thing, right?
Oh yeah, it seems like he's gonna have to have. It seems like he's gonna have him not get any stage points for either stage and have a bad finish.
Wow.
So it seems like for Scotty, he just may have to show up, honestly.
Right. As long as he makes it and he's good, then it should be fine. So, wow. Okay. So we'll keep you posted on all of the drama as it unfolds when it comes to the end of Front Row Racing's.
Yes, I sent you the standings in the messenger.
Okay, copy that. We will make sure to have that up, and look for that also in the info commercial stuff thing that we're going to be bringing into you. So we'll keep you all posted. But thank you so much, Jay. Well, that is awesome, awesome information. Really appreciate that.
No problem. Just how to get the points out for the fans before they let them go for the week. But next week at Auto Club is going to be pretty good. Good battle. A lot of good cars going for the win.
Yep.
Just going to see who locks themselves into the final four for that last spot.
Yes, such a wide, fast track. I'm very much looking forward to Auto Club. Auto Club is one of my favorite tracks. No, it's not just because it's in California. Knock it off, fans, all right? I know what you're thinking. But no, it's such a wide, fast track. So many grooves, so many different lanes. The ability to create and generate different runs. And of course, tire wear. You really have to pay attention to that. There's so many different variables when it comes to Auto Club. So very excited for Auto Club and next week. So make sure you stay tuned there, folks. But until next time, we're going to go and get us all out of here. But appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for all of your support. Till next time, folks, keep it happening. All right? Keep it pointed the right direction in life and in your car. And we will see you next time. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
I'm doing great, man. I'm ready to go. Just playing. Just got 18,000 feet, a little sucked up for LTB out there, you know? Alright. Beautiful stuff. Ready to see you outside.
That's what we about. Just feel the warm breeze. Living young and wild and free. The sun, ocean, on an island where no one can find me. The sun, ocean, sipping on some rum. The sun, ocean, on an island where no one can find me. The sun, ocean, in the party just begun.